I think that might be your problem. So maybe you can check your network.
Please, guys. One person.
So your VS codes are open, right? That's your reaction. And you can open your terminal. I'm sure you guys by now should have known how to open your terminal. So please do that. Screen is picture like this. You can see that I'll fix it in a moment. So you guys can see my screen now. This is what you should be looking at on your own screen. Something similar to this. So right now, this is the terminal. Now, most of you guys must know how to use your computer via what is known as the GUI or graphical user interface. All these ones you touch and click and stop. All these are known as GUI. Now, the terminal is another way to use the computer. So right here, all you can do is type text. I'll show you something in a minute. If you wanted to list all the files in your laptop, normally what you will do, you go to maybe your file explorer, or if you're on Windows, file explorer, and maybe you press it out open. And when you open your file manager, you see some files. But now if I want to use my terminal, I can also use it to list files. For example, if you can see my screen here, let me go to my desktop. If you can see my screen, there are a bit of folders in my on my desktop here. You can see this is a folder named books, this is one named contest, and this is some different folders. But I can actually use my terminal to also look at this. I'm at my home screen now. If I type in this command, this will also list up my folders. So the terminal is basically just a way for you to navigate through your environment, through your computer. Now, if you open your terminal, what I want
Uh,
you to do now
Kendrick,
is,
just a moment.
sir,
I believe you
yeah,
all can hear Mr. Kendrick. Someone is complaining they can't hear you or something.
yeah, I can. For my end,
I can hear him, sir. I can hear him.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
we can hear you, but the voice like is a kind of dim over here.
no, me, I can hear
Okay,
my end very.
Mr. All right, Mr.
I
Kendi,
can
just
hear you.
help us increase the.
Can you recap on what you said?
Okay,
All
you
right.
guys have opened your VS Code, right? Let me see. So, I'm hoping my voice is loud enough right now. So once you open your VS Code, you are going to see something similar to what is on my screen right now. This is your terminal. It's another way for you to use your computer. Now we are going to go through some basic terminal commands that will be useful throughout this session. The first command we are going to look at is called ls. Now, if you type out this command on your laptop and run it, it will list out all the file in your current directory or your current folder. So that is what you are more familiar with. Now, can you guys please just type out that command on your terminal and run it, then let me know what the output is. If you get something similar to this.
Sorry, sir, mine is
If you
not
have done
divided.
that, it's not divided into like, but you are seeing your terminal, right? It doesn't need,
I'm not
can be, you
seeing any
said,
terminal.
um, please can the TO please assist her with that. You can be on in the comments and assist her with that, please. Yes, thank you. So that command is to list all the files on your current directory. So like you can see, I've listed it here. Now another command we are going to use is the cd command. This command is used to change your directory into somewhere else. Now if you look at this place here, especially if you come to this place where my cursor is, you can see this my downloads folder. Here all my downloads are. If I want to change and go into that folder, I will just write cd, the folder name I want to go to. Now you can see there's something else apart, something different from this place. If you see where I highlighted,
Sorry,
something
we are not
different.
seeing it. It's just like on one particular place.
I can see your screen clearly.
You can see it now. Others can see it. It might be on network. So if you type out that command, you are most likely going to be in your command folder, I mean your downloads folder right now. So from there you can also type out ls and you can see the output is very, very different from what you got the first time. Have you guys done that, please? If you have done that, please can you send some emojis so that we can know? Oh, all right, that is very, very good. Now, if you have done that, most likely your
I've
screen is
been
going
lost
to be like this.
here. I don't understand. I'm lost actually.
First,
So
Oh, please.
after the ls, what's the next thing we should do? I didn't get the next code we should write.
Type cd download some space and go to your downloads folder. That is the command change directory to downloads.
I would
So it,
what can you not type it yourself saying this? I think it will be more clear that way.
I've typed it before. Let me try it. Let me go again. I'm typing it now. So I'm in my
sir,
home
is it the
folder
same
here.
command for Windows?
It's Are you running on VS Code?
Yes, sir.
If you are running on VS Code, it should be the same because that is the use for VS Code. It makes everything same across. So if you are on your home directory, just type cd, the name of the folder you want to go to. You can go to your desktop or any folder you want. So you can see what I type here. Can you guys see it? Can you press
So mine is not.
enter?
Mine is not showing this Kendrick stuff. I mean, this Kendrick I'm seeing.
Yes, it will show your name because that is the name of my laptop. That's what I named it. It might show you something different. What is it showing you?
You show me psc dot double dot then slash user slash del slash favorite something.
That is the name of your laptop now. So it can't show you mine. Mine is different from yours.
Okay.
So
So,
this other,
so is that dash before the dollar sign or
this one here, this
no?
one here is showing is different because it's a different system. So it might show you something different. Can you understand me?
All
Okay,
right,
but
guys.
it's dash.
That is
So
enough. I
for
mean,
those, so for
please,
those out
CO, can you respond to them in the session in the chat, please, so I can move on fast.
all right, go ahead.
So I believe most of us have already run this command successfully. Um, so when you're in your downloads folder now, let me see emojis, please. Let me see your emojis. Thank you, Mba. Thank you. Thank you, Christiana. So the next command after that cd is to list the files in the download. So if you press it now, it will show you a lot. This is my downloads folder. Now you can see I've downloaded quite a lot of stuff. As you can see, yours will be different. But you can see I've downloaded quite a lot of stuff. Now this is very, very yes, yours will show you rubbish because you downloaded rubbish. So it's different. So now my screen is cluttered. Now what I need to do next is to clear the screen. You just write clear and you press your enter and everything will be fine again. Now to go back to your home, press CD without any arguments or anything else, and you go back to your home. So that would be the basics of what we are doing via commands today, because we don't have a lot of time today. Honestly, I would have loved to explain more with you, but no time, so we have to move fast. Now, I'll just go over some basic command that we'll be using in this session. We have ls to list the files in the current directory. We have pwd, which will print what directory you are currently in. We have cd, which will help you change your directory. And we have mkdir, which helps you create a new directory. Let me go over this once again. The class is recorded. You can always come back to watch it, but I'll go back once again for you. So now this is my home folder. The first command, this command will make a new directory or folder in my home folder called Git. So if I enter this right now, I've made that command. Now the next thing I will do is to cd into that Git that I made. And right here now, what I'll do next is to print which direction I'm in, which is pwd. And you can see I'm in my home Kendrick/Gita. So that is the basics of navigating through the terminal. I know it might sound difficult to you guys now, but don't worry, you will learn it soon enough. So because of time, we have to skip forward. The next thing on our menu is to learn about Git. Now, in the last class, we did a basic introduction to Git. If you were in the last class on Wednesday, we did introduction to Git and we defined what Git was. So most of you guys are here and you understand it. So now we are going to see how to use Git practically right now. We are going to go through some Git commands and see how we use them. The first command we go through is Git init. Now what this does is that it creates a new Git folder. We need Git repository in our folder that we are in right now. What this means is that when you do this, you are going to have a Git folder. I will show you how to do it practically. In our current Git folder that we are in right now, you can see it. Doing the thing. If you type our ls command, there's nothing in this folder, right? If they are following, let me see emojis. There's nothing in this folder because we are not just a new folder, nothing on this side. So what we'll do now is to type git init. Please follow along and type this git init. If you are done that, let me see your hand. Let me see your emojis. I don't. Most of you guys, I think, this. Were you guys in the last class?
We are in the last class. We're in the last class, but you are fast. You are fast, sir.
Sorry about that. I'll go over this again after the class. But for now, let's move on because and turn on your mic. So if you have typed Git in it, let me see your emoji. Sorry. So if you did that, you might have something similar to this. Did you have it?
So my own is saying empty Git repository.
You said what?
Mine is saying empty Git repository. That was the
Yes, you
same.
have something similar. Now you can type ls again and see if there's anything changed inside. When you type it, did you see any change?
No changes, sir.
Okay, the reason is this.
No change, sir.
The reason is this. When you create a Git folder, when you write that Git in it, you create a folder that is .git. You can see it on my screen here. .git. Now, usually on your computer, any folder that starts with dot is hidden, so you can't see it. So to see that, what you need to do is type this command ls. I'm giving. Type this command lsa, and when you do that, you see some folders here. Have you guys done that?
So is that dot or hyphen?
It's hyphen.
Okay.
Sorry. We'll bring it back, guys, after the class. Have you guys done that, please? Let me see your images.
Yes, sir, I've done it, but I'm having some error code.
What is the error code?
I'm having like red lines of code.
Parameter cannot process because of parameter name.
You type ls, give it some space, hyphen, and a.
Yes, sir.
Yes, the same thing. Showing me error. Some red. The A is
If you have
ambiguous.
error, please. If you have error, please, you can share screen so I can see it. Let me stop sharing. If you have error, please share screen. That's it. None of these commands I will give here will affect your system. So if you are scared of it, there's nothing I can do about that. But if someone that said they have an error, please can you share your screen. The reason you have that error, Henry, so then let's do this with Henry's Henry, can you zoom in this so that we can see? Press Control and plus to zoom in. Henry, please zoom in so we can see this is not very clear. I can't see your screen very well, Daniel. Let me check on my phone. What's the thing? The simple hacking I'm going to type, not to please. And maybe you have to deal with that. Oh, the full layer trying to go to the back.
Sorry, but I think the reason for that is because maybe his GitHub is not connected to his VS Code.
That's the reason. I think that you going to be last for your own time. You can probably type everything and see which folder you have.
So your voice is cracking, and it's kind of not clear.
True, it's really cracking.
For Daniel that is sharing the screen, please can you type in the terminal listing again? Who is currently sharing the screen? Daniel, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so please type in the terminal. Type in the terminal command again.
The one of ls.
Yeah. The one that is showing you the error. So type it in again.
After
Open for the distance. Some of these you might be having the issue on Windows mostly. You can see at the top there where you have a plus icon there, right? Beside PowerShell.
Mine was like that before, but I made changes. There was some changes. Mine is showing clearly now.
There's this icon of like trash on the right, I think. Daniel, I forget.
I can't hear you clearly.
Can you hear me?
No. Your voice is cracking.
Oh, that's please, Theo, can you hear me? Theo, can you hear me?
I think you have to leave and come back because
Sir, we cannot hear you. We cannot
Okay,
hear
let me
you.
leave and come back.
I cannot hear you. Your voice is cracking.
How is it now?
Still the same thing.
Well, can you talk again?
How is it going now?
I feel we should use
It's still bad.
Well,
My voice is still cracking, bro. All right. So while your instructor is trying to get his internet fixed, right? So for those having issues with the commands, right? So the first one is ls. I think I dropped a short note of most of the commands in the comment section. So the person sharing the screen, right? I believe you've gotten it. So the first one is the ls command. You can be typing for those that are having issues with it. For Anna,
sorry,
you're the one
excuse me.
sharing, right?
Sorry, excuse me,
All
sir.
right.
Please, can you start from that place that he brought out this terminal stuff? I don't know where he pressed that he brought out this terminal stuff.
Okay, I think you have to change your this thing to Git bash.
No, don't worry. Just a moment. Stop sharing, Anna. Just a moment. So let me know if you can see my screen.
Your screen is blurry. It's blurry.
Just a moment. What about now? Can you see my screen? Yes, sir. Let me know.
It's blurry.
Yes, sir.
It's not blurry. I think it's your network.
Zoom in. If you're not seeing it, zoom in.
I believe majority of
I'm seeing the screen of Daniel.
If Daniela that is presenting,
who is that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So if you can see my screen, so if you're having issues navigating to your terminal, please, you guys should mute yourself, please. Let's get going with this thing. So you can see my screen, right?
No, I can't see it.
No, I can't see it again.
All right, what about now?
No.
Yeah,
it is coming up.
All right, awesome.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, good. So let's get going. So if you want to access your terminal from here, so just go to this section, the top section. I showed you guys the last time, this top section here. Or there are two ways. I'll show you the two ways. Either you come here, you can see what we have here. You come here, let me expand this. So you come here, you see terminal, right? Then you click on the new terminal. So it will open your terminal here. But if you don't want to do that also, that means you have to open a folder. Let's just stick with that for now. So you come here, you click on new terminal. So I believe we've gotten that.
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. So after opening the terminal, so I think he walked you through like a few commands, right? So who can give us a brief recap on that, on those commands? What was the first command? What was the first command?
Git
ls
init, abi.
What?
ls
Okay, ls. All right. So the ls is for listing the files and documents in your current directory, right? So what's the second one? I believe, please be trying it immediately like that, so that we won't be having someone being left behind. So if you're having issues before, please try it immediately and let us know where you are. So the next one is what?
cd.
We use CD.
Yeah?
CD.
Okay, awesome. So for the ls, you list everything, right? So let's assume you want to like go into another directory. So you just look for the directory you want to go into here. So,
Sorry. I used the ls, but nothing came out now. Abi? Am I missing something?
What are you
Not get
getting?
an error.
I put the ls now in front of the Abi after the first stuff he brought out, but nothing is coming
What
out.
are you
But you didn't get an error.
I did not get anything. Nothing came. Like no. Am I supposed to press enter or something
Yes.
after the ls?
Yes.
Press enter. Press enter. After that ls, you press enter.
Yeah, I've seen. Thank you.
So let's make it snappy so that your instructor can take it up from there. So what's the next command?
CD.
Okay. But before the CD, I think he also took you on make directory, right? So let's first make a directory, right? And CD inside that directory. So let's make a new directory or make a new folder, right? So make directory, let's say Gida. So now we've made a new folder. So now let's CD, change the directory inside. Let's CD inside the folder Gida. So we are inside the directory right now. I believe you can see this. So I believe
So what did you use in that make directory? MK what, Abi? I'm not seeing it clearly.
mkdir.
mkdir. So I'm sure we've all gotten that right. Are you guys still here?
Yes.
You stop that. You stop that after this make directory, right?
Yeah, awesome.
Yes, I think that's why I lost one.
So, sorry, please, what's the...
So I believe Mr. Kendrick can continue from there. So please, if you're having any difficulty, just drop it in the comment section. Let's not like
can you hear me?
Who is talking?
Please, after that make directory, what was the next thing you used? The next command.
CD into the directory you made. That he has highlighted it on the screen. CD, which means change the directory into that directory you made. Have you done that now? Please, and CEO, can you please mute and mouse so that
See, just CD like that. Am I going to put that Gida in front?
No,
that is directory you made.
Exactly. So you can actually name any directory. You can, let's say you make a directory like clothing. So that's your folder name. So when you want to like enter that folder, you do CD, the name of that directory you created, which is clothing. Do you get? So it's because I named my folder, I named my folder Gida. So that's why I had to like call it, I have to like declare it there Gida. I'm changing my directory into the Gida folder.
Okay. But is there going to be a space before the Gida? Sorry.
Is there going to be what?
Is there going to be a space before the Gida, or is it going to be together?
Of course, there's going to be a space.
Sir, please,
Sorry,
while I
I have
type
a,
the
I have a, I have a
CEO,
question.
CEO, please, can you share everything so that there is no chat? That will be better for everybody.
Exactly. Let's move forward, guys. You can just send your questions to the chat. Yeah, let's.
All right, John.
So I believe most of you guys have made your directory and have changed into it. Let me see maybe you've done that. Thank you very much. So the next thing we'll do is to initialize a Git repository in that directory we made. So let me open my screen. So you know what I'm going to do now. So if you are in your GitHub folder or whatever folder you use, let me see your emojis. So that is very, very awesome. So what we'll do now is initialize the Git repository. And that time command you type will be Git init. Have you guys typed that in? Thank you very much for that. So, and you press your enter, and you should get something similar to this. At the end, you will get something similar to this. Okay, if you want to clear the output, just write clear. Or if you're on Windows and clear doesn't work, write CLS. So this is it. If you got something like this, please let me see your likes. If you have changed into the directory that you made, you write git some space and init init. So that is very good. So we have some people that have already made a directory. So that is the git init command. It creates a new git repository in your directory. So the next thing we do is to create some files on that. So for that we do, if you're on Windows, write notepad index.html and enter. Have you done that? I'm sorry, index.js. Have you guys done that? So I've done that. Let me see in the emojis. You write notepad. You write notepad index.js and enter.
Yes, sir.
When I did it, it popped up. It
It
popped up.
It will open
Notepad.
notepad. Yes, that is what it should
Yes,
do.
sir.
Okay.
So if you have done that, if it's open notepad for you, what you will do is inside
Sir,
note. Yes.
sir, please, is that code for both Windows and Mac too?
Are
Because
you
it's
on
not
Mac?
working for me.
Are you on Mac?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, since she's on Mac, we'll have to do something different. Sorry, guys. If you're in your current directory now, what you need to do is write code dot, close that notepad window that you open and write code dot. If you have done that, please let me see. If you have written code dot and you entered, what you should do is you open a new VS Code window for you, like so, the new VS Code window. And in this window is you see you see on your Explorer side here, which is this place. You ask you some questions. Should you trust the author of the file in this folder? Please press yes, and then you will see the new VS Code window. Then you open your terminal again. Open your terminal and you should see something similar to this. So if you are seeing something similar to this, let me see your light. You write code space and dot. So the lady that was using Mac, if you are on this page now with me, go to this place here. See them as now. Everybody press plus new file. Can you see it? And you press enter and to create a new file for you. So please, if you're following along, let me see emojis, or should I make that go back again?
So you said code space does what?
Just code space and dots.
Okay, what is the purpose of that?
It means you open VS Code in the current folder you are in.
Oh, okay.
Wow, we have gone through a lot of commands and we can't actually go back from the beginning. So if you have questions, please follow in the chat. There's someone assisting you in the chat. If you are lost, follow in the chat and you'll be assisted there. So if you have opened your VS Code like this, let me see your emojis. I can see some people have done that. Thank you for that. So now the next thing you need to do is to go to your top left. You can follow my mouse and you can create a new file. If you can create a new file, you can create it and name it whatever you want. But you can name it index.js, index.js. Just that. If you have done that, please indicate.
Sorry,
Anybody?
Please, can you go over it one more time? I think I got
Over what?
lost.
Where did you get lost?
The creating of the index.html file.
Okay, that is very fine. If you are on your VS Code like this, Chinwe, I can't see it clearly. Please indicate. If you are here like this, indicate please. Okay, that is very nice. Let me delete the code I've created and file I've created. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people have gone to here. So if you are here, you move to your top left, you will see a lot of options here. Now, yes, this one here. Are you here right now? If you hover over it, it will show you new file. Let me zoom in for you to see. This one right here, show you new file. Now you click on it and just type in index.js. If you are following, please react. So fine. If you click enter after you type that in, it will open up your file for you right here and you can start editing. If you have done that, please indicate. If you are in this place right now, indicate please. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Thank you. Now, next thing you need to do is to type in console. So please, can you guys type in this? Have you guys typed in something like this? But can't you guys see my screen? Can't
We
you guys see
can.
my screen? You can see my screen. If you can't see my screen, it's most likely an error from your end, please. My screen is being shown clearly.
Sorry, yours is in number 1, but mine is in number 2.
It doesn't matter. It's because you put a space before you. If you put space, you can, if you want, go to the end. beginning of number one and delete, and it will be the same thing. And you say it doesn't really matter. As far as you have typed this thing like this. If you have done this, please indicate. Yes, that is what it will show you. Initialize empty repository. Now open code, type code dot in that empty repository. So if you have typed this thing, press Control S to save. Control S and save. Have you guys done that? Control S and save. If you have done that, now by now you should know how to open your terminal, right? Open up your terminal. By now you should know how to open your terminal. Open it up, and mine is looking a bit different, but I don't need for you guys. So if you have opened your terminal, React, please React, please React if you have opened your terminal. Very good, very good. Now when you have done that, type in node. If you have done this, please enter and tell me what you see. Have you done that?
It showed a hello world.
Yes. Who else got hello world?
It gave me the output hello world.
You got
I got
hello
hello
world.
world.
Congratulations to you. You are officially a developer. You can clap for yourself. You can clap for
Me
yourself.
did
You
not
are a
show me any
developer.
hello world though.
What did he show you?
It did not show me anything. No. Please, can you recap
Did you
from that hello world, this console side, please?
did you save it? Press Control Save. When click on that and press Control Save. Have you done that? Maybe you're the one speaking, right? Have you done that?
Yes, I'm still typing the hello world. Sorry.
Okay. Some of us here are already developers. Some of you guys are still behind, but don't worry. Everyone, did you install Node? Maybe did you Tigos in, I think. Did you install Node?
I think I installed it. I think it's installed.
If you
Yeah.
want to check if you have Node, type Node B. You see this. You get something similar like this.
Okay.
You Steven, you're a developer, don't worry. You get there soon. You get there soon.
And the thing brought out one red stuff like that.
Yes,
Node.
so Node space hyphen V.
The term node V is not registered as the name of a
That
it
means you have
itself.
not installed Node. When you last class
Yes, I was here.
and you installed Node and it worked.
I don't know.
Sorry about that. I will take care of you guys after the class. But some of us have already gone far beyond that. Okay, for the sake of those that did not install Node, what we are going to do, we are going to our browser now, and we are going to run the command on the browser. If you go to your browser, open a new tab. You have done that, right click and look for this place, inspect, and click on it. Is anybody somewhere like this? Yes, then you can see some, it might be somewhere different, but you should see somewhere that is like console on it. Now you enter this place and still type the same thing. If you enter it, you still get the same hello world. So if you have done this, let me see your emojis. So I think thank you guys for that. I know it's been very difficult to follow along, but after the class we'll clear up with you guys. There's no need to panic. If your VS Code is giving you an issue that you don't have Node, open up your browser, right click on it, select inspect, then look for where they wrote console up there. Your browser might be horizontally. Just click on console, type in console.log hello world and enter. And please, if you have done that, send some emojis so I know you are following through. Is there anyone that is still lost? Yeah, you lost from. Yeah, are you lost from? I think a lot of you guys are having trouble. This is very, a lot of you guys are having trouble with the command. So please to confirm, you are in VS Code.
What is
I'm not
happening?
speaking any longer. So
Sir, I can't hear you.
I'm not speaking. I'm trying to give you guys the command. So please, yeah, I've pinned the message. Follow that message if you are lost in creating directory or stuff like that. We have to move forward because we don't have a lot of time left. So most of you guys have learned how to create your Git repository, and you have probably ran your first program that showed you hello world. So congratulations to you if you have done that. Like I said, you are most likely a developer now, and you only go further in future. So the next thing we need to do is to explore what GitHub is, because we are going to be using it very much in the future. So for that, open up your browser, enter your address bar and type github.com and click enter. Please, if you have done that, let me know. If you have done that, let me know, please.
Please
Anyone
go.
else has done that? You said?
Please go back to the node space, then V.
This one here. Please, for the rest of you guys, open up your browser, type in github.com and click enter. If you have done that, we have to tell me the time we know. If you are in your terminal, which is this place here, type node V. If you have node, it will show you the version which you have. Okay, if you are in the console or that means you are in the browser, maybe. Maybe are you in the browser?
No, I'm seeing that place that you said we should use console now in that node side.
Your node is maybe please Sorry, I will attend to you after the class, promise. But I need to go forward. So just open up your
I
browser,
can't get
maybe. Get what?
the terminal.
Did you install VS Code?
I did. I did.
And you can't open your terminal.
I opened it before, but I can't look for it. I can't look for it. I can't bring it up
Okay.
again.
If you're in your VS Code, press Control and back tick. That key that is under your escape key is the back tick most likely. Press it, Control and that, and it will open. If you have done that and the terminal is open, please, Samuel, I think you're the one speaking. Let us know. Please, we will attend to you guys later. If you can, follow along right now. Open your browser and go to github.com. Please do that. You have done that. What you need to do now is to sign up for GitHub and click the sign up button. And it will be showing you something like this. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have Google accounts. So you should just continue with Google. That will be very, very much easier for you. If you have a Google account, click continue with Google. If you have done that, let me know. If you are in this page that I'm in right now, let me know. Anyone else that is in this place? Yes, that is very good. Next thing is to continue with Google. If you are signing before, you just choose the account you want. So you can choose your account and you click continue. It will show you this page. Click continue again. And it will come back to something similar. And you click your create account and it should be loading for some time. So if you want to, maybe this is what you should be typing in. This is what you should be typing in Mary. Let's see. Now, if you have created your Google account, your GitHub account, please react out and see. Benedict, thank you. Umba, Henry, Muhammad, thank you very much for that. Now, they're asking me to solve a puzzle to show that I'm not a robot, so I guess I'll have to do that. So you can solve your own puzzle by yourself. It shouldn't be hard for you guys to do that. Um, okay. So if you have solved the puzzle, it will direct you to this home page there, which is your Git home. If you are in this somewhere like this, React, let me see. Thank you. Thank you very much. I see some of us are following. Thank you. Next thing, and you go to this page. This is there's somewhere here, create your best project. So click on it. If you have clicked on it, let me know. So now this is where you are right now.
So sorry, baby, what did you click on?
You said what?
Please, what did you click on?
If you are here, are you here right now? Happiness.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, this green button here. Click on it. And see.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Now, when you're here, you can see something like this. They'll ask you to put in your repository name. You should name it GitHub so everybody will be on the same page. GitHub. Have you done that?
Yes, sir. Please, what's the repository?
Your repository is like a store, or is a store where you put all your old folders that you're working in a project so that you can easily manipulate it. So don't worry about that. We'll come to understand that as we go on. So if you are here now, it should show you that GitHub is available. Did it show you something like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now for your description, put in you can put in whatever you like for your description. If you have done that, you don't need to click anything else. Just click on this green box here, create repository. Who else is on this same page with me right now?
Go back more from GitHub again, I beg.
Yeah, Abby. For your description, you can put everything, anything you like. So who else is here? Who else is here, please? So we can move forward now. Click on create repository. And it will show you something similar to this. If it's showing you something similar to this, please let me know. If it's showing you something like this now, what you need to do is go back to your terminal. If you have Git, go back to your terminal and write this command. And you go back to your terminal and come here. Copy this. I'm sorry. You go back to your terminal here. Then you copy the URL here on your address bar. Please do that. Copy it, please. Please, have you done that? Please, if you have done that, let me know. Now, thank you for that. You go back to your terminal, and what you should do is to write git clone, press Control and Shift Control and V to paste that URL you wrote there. Please do that. If you have done that, please let me know. Please let. Thank you.
Sorry, if I lost you at that description for the GitHub, like that point is in our description. I think it's
Yes.
everything.
You don't need to put in description. You can leave it.
Okay, then I'll click on create repository.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you have written this now, to show you something like this, cloning into GitHub. So what this did was that repository you created online, it copied it into your folder. So that is what the git clone command does. Have you done that? Thank you very much for that. Thank you. So what we did now was that we have gone through some basic terminal commands and we cloned the repository. So congratulations to you guys. It was difficult, I know. Some of us are lost, but don't worry, we'll pick you up after the class. We don't need to continue on now. Thank you for your understanding. So most of you guys have done that now. I can see it on the screen. Thank you for following up. And sorry for you guys that are not following up. I promise you after the class I'll attend to you guys. So the next thing we need to look at is we are going to go into JavaScript proper. We are going to talk about what is JavaScript. Now this is the programming side of it. If you were in the last class, remember I told you guys that programming is basically talking to your computer in the language that it understands. And we have some languages that no Steven, this class is front end. This class is front end. We have some languages that enable us to talk easily, more easily to the computer. JavaScript is one of that. Now, JavaScript is a very popular cross-platform language. When I say cross-platform, that means it runs on different systems. It can run on Windows, it can run on your iPhone, it can run on your Android, it can run on your Mac, it can run on your Linux. That is what it's called cross-platform. So why are we using JavaScript? JavaScript is very simple and easy to learn, not difficult at all, easy to get started with, and it is widely used and available. To show you what I mean, if you go into your browser and type, if you go into your browser and type most loved programming language, programming language 2025, let's see which one we'll get. So, as you can see, the most loved programming language, we have Python number one, and number six, we have JavaScript, which is quite a lot. Now, this changes quite a lot, but JavaScript is basically always in the top 10. People always use it a lot. So that is one reason to learn JavaScript. Whether you are doing front end or back end, in the end, you need JavaScript. Now, the next reason, what is JavaScript used for? So as I said, you can use JavaScript for front end development. Yes, people that are specializing in back end, you will be in this class, you will separate later. You can use JavaScript for front end development. You can use it for back end development. You can use it for mobile and desktop development. Okay, let me show you something. If you guys are on VS Code now, I'm on Linux and my VS Code is looking like this. You can use JavaScript for full stack too. Some of you are on Windows, your VS Code is also looking like this. Some are on Mac, your VS Code is looking like this. The reason is that this VS Code was created with JavaScript, so it runs on both all platforms and it looks the same. That's one reason why we use VS and JavaScript most. Now, after we have talked about that, if you are following me, let me say emojis. If you are lost about what I just said, let's ask questions, please, so I can take you up. Following or not, please. Thank you very much. So next, we are going to examine a simple JavaScript program, which is this. Can you see it on your screen? Is it clear? Is it clear? Now, this is a very, very simple JavaScript program. It will introduce you to what JavaScript is all about. Sorry, maybe I'll pick you up after the class. So if you come to this line, if you can see my mouse, you can see there is 2 slash here. That is called a comment. Now, this JavaScript program is meant for the computer to understand. It's not meant for human beings. So this is called a comment. This is what human beings is meant for human beings. The computer will ignore this because it's meant for human beings. It explains the program for you. This is called a single line comment because it is only on one line and it's written a simple introduction script to JavaScript. So that is what this thing is about. Now this one that is like this is called a multi-line comment. It spans different lines. So if you can read here, it says this class was brought to you by what? Reader and is being taught by Ken, which is my name. So those are comments in JavaScript. The computer doesn't concern itself with that. It's for human beings. Now the next thing we are going to learn in JavaScript is variables. In JavaScript, there are two major types of variables. We have constant. constant variables do not change. Okay, sorry, I skip forward too much. So a variable is something that you store data into it. The variable is something that you store data into. For example, we have something here, constant bootcamp equals to gida. What this simply does is that it stores the name gida in a data structure called bootcamp sponsor so that you can use it later. And this constant means that the value will not change later because this bootcamp is being sponsored by gida. So as long as you use bootcamp, the sponsor will not change. So that is what constant means. Now you have let current tutor equals to Kendrick. The reason why we use let here is that I might change. If you come next week, you might not see me as a tutor. So let variables can change easily. So are you guys following along with this? Can you follow along?
What do you
So
call the second constant variable?
the first constant is bootcamp sponsor. It will not change. So we use constant to define it. Constant bootcamp sponsor called GIDA. Yes, constant variables do not change throughout the program, as you can see. GIDA is your sponsor. GIDA will not change being your sponsor. Now, those variables defined with let can change. So, current tutor now is Kendrick, but Kendrick can change in the future. To show you an example of that, let's go over to our browser. Online. And please type this thing, JavaScript Online Compiler. Please follow me along and do this. Search for JavaScript Online Compiler and choose this. If you have done that, indicate.
Excuse me, please. You said and choose what? I did not see which one you chose among the
Okay,
Google search.
on the chat, I've sent you the link. Just click on it. Just click on it and you open something similar to this. If you have done that, indicate please. Now, when you open it up, you see console.log hello world. You can go to this side and click run, and you can wait for your output here. You can see it's hello world. Have you done that? Please indicate. If you have done that, indicate. So now let's show those things in action. So to write your comment, right?
Sorry. You say we should click run.
Hello, Michael. You went off.
I say, do you say we should click the button, the run button?
Yes, click on run. Have you clicked on it? To show your output here. Have you seen it? Michael, please.
Yes, I've clicked on it.
Okay. Did you see your output?
Yes, hello world.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. So if you are here now, indicate. Fine. So now let's write our first comment. To write a comment, press slash twice and write my name or write author and write in your name. So if you have done that, please do it. If you have done that, please indicate in the chat. Write your favorite emoji up. So I'm sure everyone is following along. Now, if you run this thing now, you see that nothing changed in your output because what happens is that the computer ignores this your comment. It's only for human beings to read to know that they're the one that wrote this thing. So follow along with me. Write constant. The difference is that your VS Code is on your computer. The reason why I decided to use this is that many of us I've not installed VS Code. You have issues with VS Code. So I decided to use one on the computer on the browser so that it will be easier for everybody to follow along. So if you write content author name equals write this place.
Sir, please, is that authorized?
No, constant author name, author and name together. So you can put in your name in between.
Okay.
You can put in your name in between those what they call it, those quotation mark, double quotation mark. Have you done that?
Okay, yes.
Now the reason why I use double quotation mark is because you want to let the computer know that this is a string. You know, in normal math you have numbers, but in English you have sentences. So to know, let the computer know that this is a string, you write quotation mark. If you have done that, please let me know. Now, next thing we are doing is to write console again, console.log author name. Please do that and run. I should show you your name here. What did we show you? What did we show you, please?
You showed me.
It's my name.
Okay, so I guess everyone can follow along with this part. If you have done that, please let me see your emoji. Right, thank you. So what we
Excuse
did
me,
now?
excuse me, sir.
Yes,
That place you type cons.
Hello?
What's it right there? Auto what?
We created a variable here called author name, right? That you assigned your name to. So now what I want to do now is to write out the author name here. So just write out author name inside console.log.
Okay.
Have you done that?
Yes.
Sorry, but can you repeat? Can you repeat what you just did now?
Which part of it?
The one you did just now that showed the name.
Okay, go to this place and write run and click run. Have you done that? So what this one does is this. We create a constant variable author name, which is my name or your name or whatever you assign to it, which is a string. So constant declares the variable, author name names it, equals to assigns it. So constant author name equals to Kendrick means that the author now is Kendrick. Anywhere you say author name, you know that it's Kendrick. If it's your name, I put there, it will be your name. So that means anytime we write out this author name, it will show Kendrick. Have you done that, please?
I didn't see my name, or my name didn't show.
What did you put as your name?
I wrote that console.log author name.
Did you write this place here?
Sorry, please. When I tried
Yes.
this, when I tried this, it only showed me hello world in the output, but it's not showing me this author name, which is this Kendrick I put.
Wait, who said that now? Was it Ahmad?
Network, for goodness sake.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Ahmad, please share your screen. Let's see. Share your screen. Let's see the error you have with your network. Ahmad, are you there? You're zooming on it. Okay. Your issue now is that your constant, it should be lowercase c, not capital. All right. Not don't run it yet. Now go to the next line.
Awesome.
and write console lowercase c too. Lowercase, all right. C. Now open parenthesis.
Yeah, I think we had a meeting with the backend team. That was yesterday. Yeah. So we're actually like expecting their feedback on what we discussed about before we move forward with our API, continue with the API implementation. But currently, I think the update we have
Theo, please,
is on
can you turn off your mic? Theo, turn off your mic, please.
we had to make some updates and changes to the setup field for vendor.
So sorry,
Then
guys. He's currently speaking, so I
the
hope you guys can hear
and
me.
we
If
also
you
know
can hear me, please.
the withdrawal flow.
Show your
That's
emojis,
just the
please.
UI. I think what's delaying us now is the feedback from the backend team.
Sorry, I'm mad. Now type in auto name.
If those things have been met, then we can proceed with the implementation of the APIs.
Theo, please, can you turn off your mic if you are speaking on your end? Okay. I'm gonna type in auto name. Now close that parenthesis. Go to the beginning of that parenthesis. The first one. No, before it, after E in console. No. After E in console. Yes, at that point. Now write dot. Log, L-O-G. And run. Run it now.
Hello, I need help over here.
Yes, what is your issue? Come to Chiku. Let's listen to you while I wait for a match. So.
I'm in this thing. I don't know. I'm at this thing. You want compiler? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to run the code over here.
Yeah, you. Share
The one compiler.
Share your screen. Let me see what you are getting. I'm at, I think yours is taking some time due to network or so. Do you finish running? Want to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing.
Mommy's back at it.
Sounds fine.
Want to check please? We are waiting for you before we continue.
Go in love.
Maximize that your
Can you see
browser
it
window.
now?
Yes, maximize that your browser window. Now I can see it clearly. Okay. Zoom in. Don't you go zoom in? Don't do. I can zoom out. Press control for control and plus. press Control and close. Okay, so what's the problem? Simple.
Yes, yes. So now, like, how will I go with it now?
Just enter button from material now.
Huh?
Yeah. Just enter.
I can't hear you. Your voice is cracking.
Just enter.
Okay.
All right. Constant. See where you can see. See where you see. Also, and you should put the end capital B convention. It's not necessary, but the convention. That no, equals to equals just like equal.
Yes, I can hear you.
Equals.
Hello?
The something will come to the chat and you see equal. Like it.
Sir, your voice is bad. Though.
Your voice is bad. Your voice is. I can't hear you. Sorry.
Sorry. Equals. Equal symbol like equals to 4. That symbol there is equal.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm on it. Is this equals to? My keypad is giving me issues. Oh, sorry. Is that supposed to now?
Yeah, I think most of you guys have done that. I think
Sir,
most
your
of you
voice
guys have
is
done.
bad.
Sorry, let me leave the call and join.
What the heck?
Can you hear me now? Soon to people mute your mic. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much. So I believe most of us have run that command. If you have run
I'm having an issue here. After I put that run, I'm having small issue here.
please refer to the chat and the theory is there and we will take you on with it. So if you have run that command now, you are good to go. You are a developer, small, little by little, and thank you for that. Now in JavaScript, there is this concept called data types. Just like you have different brands of phone. Yeah, it does, Steven. You know, you have different brands of phone. you have different brands of cars. In JavaScript, you have different types of variables. The one we just did now is your name that you wrote this equals to this. This is called a string variable.
Hey.
This is called a string variable. So this just represents a string, a text that you write in your computer. Is a string. Now, what if you want to add numbers with your computer? You can have 1 plus 1. This is called a number variable. Are you guys getting that? String, which is text, numbers, which are numbers that you can add together and work with. Are you guys getting that? Is there anyone confused with that? Okay, let me show you the slide. So text are inside, always inside quotes, string, like this. If you can see it here, this my name here is inside string and quotes, so it's a string variable. Sorry, Jashimeke, we should come back to you later. That is a string variable. Now, number variables are like this. You're just writing pure numbers without any quotes or anything like that. So this is a number. Can you guys understand that? Is anyone confused with this variable type, numbers and string? Speak up now or forever remain silent. So you can
I
speak
felt
up
like you're
anytime.
saying two things now, so I'm confused a bit. The first one,
Sorry.
you say?
Continue, Ahmad. Continue.
The first one you wrote just ordinary numbers, but what you are showing us here, you said we can't just write numbers just alone. But here, I felt like they wrote something, some variables before writing the numbers.
In this case here, right?
Exactly.
Is it here you're confused about?
Yes,
So
sir.
you can add numbers together. You can just write it like that. But when you add it before together, you can't use it anymore because you didn't assign it to anything. You didn't store it to any variable. So the computer will just kick it away. So if you don't store something in a variable, after the computer finish working with it, it will delete it. Do you understand? It's like you are playing a game and you didn't save your game. When you just exit the game, that game will be deleted. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Ahmad. So if you
Understand
want
that.
something to remain, you have to store it in a variable. Is that clear to everybody?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So while we wrote 1 plus 1 there, it was equals to, but since we didn't store it in a variable, the computer will just delete it. Do you understand that right now? Now, apart from numbers and strings, we have another type of variable called Boolean. This is only two types. Either it's true, TRUE, or it's false. For example, now, is the class going on? Is this class going on?
Yes, it's going on. That's true.
So that is true. Now, is today a weekend? Is today the weekend? No, we're in a
Yes.
weekday. So that is false. So we only have those. So we have numbers, strings, and booleans, which are either true or false. The next variable that we have now is a null variable, which is an empty variable. To give you an example, if you have a bucket, let's say our variable is a bucket. There's no water inside it, it's null and it's empty. You guys understand that? So a null
I don't
variable is an
understand
empty,
this one.
you null, right? So it's difficult to understand. Sorry, let me explain that simple as I can. Let's say your variable is a bucket. When you have a bucket without any water inside, is null or is empty. Do you understand that part now?
Yes, sir, I
Happiness.
understand.
Yes, we understand. I
So
understand.
now the next variable we have is undefined. Sorry, I skipped it. The next variable we have is undefined. Now this is a very dangerous one. Let's imagine you are going to a desert and you carry water in your bucket. Now you'll be thinking you have water in that bucket, but imagine someone pierced the hole in the bucket and your water leaks out. So while you are thinking you have water in that bucket, you actually don't have any water there. And you go to the desert, you open your bucket and you see there's no water. So what will happen? You'll most likely die of thirst. So that shows you how dangerous undefined variables are. You should not be having undefined variables. If you don't know what to put as a variable, always equal it to null so that you know that it's not undefined. So we have four types of variables. We have string, which is normal text. We have numbers, which are the ones you work with. We have boolean, which are true or false. We have null, which is an empty variable, and we have undefined, which is something that is not yet, you have not yet brought into existence. If you have any questions on
Okay.
that, please ask,
Sorry,
ask
but
now.
okay. Sorry, but what does these variables do now in the system?
In the system now, like I said before, everything in your system is stored at the back of your mind. Everything is stored in ones and twos. So what this thing does is to help the computer interpret what those one and two mean. For example, um, the number, the letter A, the computer can be stored at 64. You understand it? You can, if you write, you can store it at 64. The number 64 can also be stored at 64. So if you don't specify the variable type, the data type, the computer will be confused about what it means and it will give you error. Does that answer your question, Michael?
Okay, yes.
So any other question about this?
Yes, please. My question here is I'm confused about this variable you just said. Now, earlier you mentioned this constant, like whatever is after constant appears after constant. That thing is constant, like it remains there for the entire code. It will not change, right? And you said for the
Yes.
length, that one will be changing. So I
Yes.
assume those were the variables before. Well, now again, now these string, numbers, boolean, null, they are also
Okay.
variables. So I don't understand.
All these are variables, but constant variables are not changeable. And it's confusing. But I was the one that made the programming like that. So tutor name is a variable that stores 100, but it's constant and it will not change. It's a bit confusing, but that is how it is in computer parlance, or should I say the convention. Sorry about that. Any other question, Ahmad?
Okay,
Yeah, okay, maybe
No.
does no mean the same thing as zero?
Um, Not really. Zero is a variable on its own. Null is empty. If something is zero, doesn't mean it's empty. It's zero. You understand that? Zero is not empty because if zero
Okay, for
was
the
empty, we are saying something, bro.
okay, for the variables, the numbers, the string, do you have to like type in, for example, you want to write a number, do you have to write number equal to something before they will know, before the computer will know it's a number you want to use it as? Because I know
No.
that one can actually be a string. So
If you want
how
one,
will it differentiate?
if you want one to be
Okay,
a
for
string, you
example,
have go on.
okay, continue.
If you want one to be a string, you have to enclose it in these quotes. Anything that is within quotes is a string. Do you get it? So if you let me show you something. If you wrote yes, if you wrote these are strings, do you get that? Right? Do you get it?
Yes.
So if you
Yes,
want
sir.
to add this together, and you say if you want to try to add these three things together, let me show you what will happen. Let's say you have one and this is two. If you want to add it together, what it will do is that it will just join the strings together. If you run this now, it will show you the output. You see it's showing 12, right?
Yes.
That what you just did was join the string together. If I added my name at the end now as plus, you just join everything together. You understand that now?
Yes, sir.
No, please, I don't. So, you are doing yes, sir. I don't.
What don't you understand, Ahmad?
You put plus. It was to do some additions, but it's just joining it all together.
That is because it's a number. Like I told you, you have to specify what it is. If not, the computer will be confused. Since it's a string, which will make sure it knows that by putting a quotation mark before this number here, it's decided that it's a string and you just join them together. You understand?
Okay. If I understand you now, it does not see those numbers as numbers. It sees them as
No.
letters.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much for that. So if you want it to be a number, let's say don't put it in quotation mark. You understand? Let's be fast. Let's add this together and see what we get. What do we get? Okay. You see that?
Yes, I
Did you
do.
get that? So you can see that because both of them are not in quotation mark, it knows there is a number, it knows how to add them. Now you might have a question.
Sorry, but is that none or num?
Is none. You can name it whatever you want, it doesn't matter. So if you have a question you want to ask, what happens if you want to add to a number and a string together? What do you think will happen? Does anyone have any idea?
I think it should not be possible. I think since in normal maths you can't join numbers, and so I think it should not be possible.
Anyone else have an idea?
I think
Anyone
it will
else?
just mean 1 and 2. That's the number and the string since it cannot add it.
Concatenation.
So if you say that you are right, or are you? Okay. We got an error here. We are going to get errors more. But the reason we got an error is that we already defined none here, right? So we try to add it to something else again. But since it's a constant variable, it doesn't allow us. So what we need to do is to write another name. Let's name it add. And if you run this, it will show you. Why should it be confusing? We didn't log it out. Sorry. So if we run this now, we get 1 and 2. So what JavaScript does is that if you give it a number and a string to add together, it will convert that number to a string and add it together like a normal string. Just that simple. Do you guys have any question about this behavior here? So let's move forward.
You have to add the constant to everything you're typing.
No, you can use let.
Please, there's a place I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah.
Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Where I'm confused right now is if in this line number 5, right? You declare after this constant, you put string, meaning like everything that will come later after the string, we're expecting letters, right? Now, but when you are now using numbers in this line 8,
yeah,
this num you put, I'm assuming like it's just a variable name. It's not something that the computer is aware of.
Yes, even this string is just a variable name. The computer is not aware of it. It's just a variable
Okay, the string
name.
as if I saw the
I think if you might have
the color change earlier.
Yes, the issue is that string capital S is a variable name that JavaScript declared by itself. So what I did now was I overrode it to my own variable. You understand?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So that is actually something that can give you an error. So I changed it now flag to it's more override that JavaScript own declaration. So any other question? Any other question?
No, mind I'm good.
Okay. So anyone else with the question? I'm taking that as a no. So I think we are all at least familiar with the data types in JavaScript. But yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so it's only constant and length that we use to declare variable, something.
Yes, in old JavaScript, there was another one called var, which you can actually use. But I would advise you not to use that because it can give you a lot of errors. That's why it was changed to only constant and length. Any other question?
Sorry, please. Let me just add this last question. You mentioned earlier that this constant, like from the beginning to the end of the coding, if the moment I declare a number with constant, it will continue being used. But does that mean if I use let, it's only on that line of code that I can use it, or where and where can I use that let?
No, you can use it as long as you want, as long as you are using a JavaScript, you not use it. Let me show you a difference between constant and let right now. So let's write it. Let tutor name, or let's say current tutor. And what should we put the current tutor? It's what? Kendrick, which is my name. And then this is my name, right? Current tutor. And then let's say constant console equals to either. So we have declared two different variables, current tutor, which we declared with let, and then sponsor, which we declared with constant. Let's see the difference. Now let's assume that next week, they change me. Let's say they change it to, let's use Ahmad. Let's assume next week Ahmad becomes your tutor. So congratulations to you, Ahmad. You are a tutor now. So
Thank you, sir.
if we run this now, we are not going to log in. If we run this now, it will run, right? You didn't give us any error. If you can check current tutor, I mean, let's print it out so we can see. It will run without any issue. And it's showing you Ahmad, right? Before we change current tutor to Ahmad, it was showing my name. I'll prove it to you, I'll show you. It was showing my name, right? So we can change the current tutor value. Do you guys understand that?
Okay. How about for the constant then?
Now let's attempt it and see what it shows. So let's assume next we can try to sponsor this program and let's run it and see. Oh, you can't sponsor it too. It's always good that I can sponsor it. That's what is showing us error, right?
Okay.
Yes,
Assignment to
it was the same
constant
thing it
variable.
showed.
Yes, so you can see the difference, right?
Okay. So that means once constant is used, once it remains constant, it cannot be
You know,
changed and so.
yes, it cannot be changed. You have to, unless even if you can't try even to declare itself. There's a way you can drop it and force it to declare a new one, but that is beyond your scope for now. So that just explains the difference. Any other questions on that?
Okay, one
No,
more.
good.
Sorry, just to confirm that I understand what you said. Constant remains constant, right? And then let remains constant until you change it.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, that is it. So are we good?
Yes, please, we
Are
can
we?
move on.
Yeah, thank you guys. So we understand data types and variables. Now we want to understand errors. So if you were in my previous class, I told you guys that you have to tell the compiler exactly what you want or it will do nothing. If you tell it something that you cannot understand, it will just crash. If you ever have a computer crash, it may be very bad. So it might give you error all the time, and there are different ways to get the error. So most likely the error is going to be on your console, which is this. Like this now, we got an error on our console. So if you try to run it again, and you will get an error, which is you cannot assign armor to a constant variable. You cannot change a constant variable. So to stop this error, what we don't need to do is to delete this line, right? If we delete this, it will run. Do you guys understand now? Are you guys following? Are you confused?
So it is.
So there are different ways to get error, and it's mostly going to be a console that we'll be using for now. So we can introduce another error. Let's say error equals to true. There are different ways to write out error. There's also console.error, which will show you what error is in. If you run this, it will show you where okay, this thing doesn't have it, but this will now to get to the console and this will really write out error message. Please, how come you don't have access to the WhatsApp group? You are doing a lot on the WhatsApp group and you need to be there. So you should try and your best to join the WhatsApp group, please. Who was the one that doesn't have access to the WhatsApp group? Please, if you don't have access to the WhatsApp group, message me so that I can. If you don't have, my number is here, right? I will pin it. So please message me so that I can try to get added to it. Please do that before this evening ends because I'll be sharing a lot on the WhatsApp group. So we have gone through a lot right now in the web in this lesson and some of us are lost, which is very, very fine. We did a lot. So to recap, we went through navigating through file and folder with the terminals, which what some of us lost. We did some basic Git command and we created a GitHub repo. Then we go through what JavaScript is, what JavaScript is used for, syntax and structure of JavaScript for program, data types, console output, and debugging. So after this class, you guys will get your assignments before night ends. You have to end the call here right now. So if you are not in the WhatsApp group, I pin my number there. Please message me ASAP right now. Please do that.
Sorry, sir, please, I forgot. Please, can you just show that what you just showed just now about
It's
that
like
the whole about everything we just did this night? Just straight again one more time, please. I want to screenshot.
oh, I'll send the slide to WhatsApp group. You are in it, right?
Yes, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay, I'll send it there. So anybody that's not in the WhatsApp group, please do well to message me right now.
So
Please.
I didn't really understand the error.
What error are you talking about?
I mean the part where you are explaining about console.error.
Do you have VS Code?
Recommended bet code.
Yes, I do.
Bet history.
Hello?
Yes,
Oga?
I have VS Code.
Okay, the time allocated for this class has already elapsed. So sorry, please turn off your mic. Come to Chukutama for mic, please. So we are going to continue this in the WhatsApp group because that's the way I can help you guys more individually. So please, I've pinned my number there. Do well to add me up. Yes, and you have the slides in the WhatsApp group too. So please do well to add me up on the WhatsApp group so I can get contact there. If you have any question, please ask it now so I can answer it. Please, any question? Is there anyone that is not on the WhatsApp group? Let me see you now. Who is not on the WhatsApp group? So I think we can end the class now. I will be answering questions in the WhatsApp group. So please, my number is there. It's pinned. You can add me up. Or if you can't contact me, you can contact the sponsor, Kevin. You guys must have his contact. It's both front end and back end because we are not yet at the point we divide. So let's end this for now. Thank you very much. I hope you guys learned a lot today. I know some of you are lost, but don't worry, we'll bring it together. Mohammed, please, you can message me. I'm just my number once again. Please do just message me. This is not true. This is wrong. Yes, there will be a recording available on YouTube. In fact, this is doing live stream now. Before tomorrow, you have the recording on YouTube. Any questions? Please ask questions. So don't be shy. The reason we are here to teach you. So if you are shy, there's no point of everybody being here. If you have questions, ask. All right, guys. Good night. See you guys in the next class. And thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good.
Yes. I'm reluctant to leave because I can see most of you guys are not on the WhatsApp. And if I leave the call now, I don't know how I get access to it. So please, while I'm here,
I have a question. Yes, concern agenda, like you said that the AI is taking it automatically, so we don't have to sign any link, like sign in yes. You said that you set up an AI that takes attendance automatically, so you don't have to click on any link.
No, you don't have to put that in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to take. I can even show you. I don't think that is allowed. The name was not on my contact. Just message me on my number and I'll make sure you get invited. Good night, guys. I spent a lot of time here.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful
Sorry everyone, is this class still live? Is this class still on? Or you're done for today? Hello, everyone, is this class still live or you're done for the day?
Yeah, we are done for today.
Okay.